Hello everybody, Lisa here. Welcome back to my channel. And I just actually received a deck in. This is the Animantras deck by Katy Welsh. And I recently actually was just doing a client reading, so I already had my camera set up and I was like, you know what, I really want to do a walkthrough of this deck because I think it's very special. And I really haven't seen a whole lot on YouTube about this just yet. First, to give credit where credit is due, I first found out about this deck from Jennifer Ball on Jennifer Ball's Spiritual Garage, and I will link her unboxing in the description box down below. But I was so excited when I first saw this deck because it's a really adorable chakra deck, and I think what I expected it to be was something very lighthearted and playful, but it turned out to be really so much more. And I've already done a lot of playing with it, and I only got it about 4 or 5 days ago, I think, and I've already done so much with it, and I'm probably going to be designing readings in my shop around this deck. And so I just really wanted to show you all what it has to offer. So again, this is called Animantras by Katy Welsh, and it comes so adorably packaged. So when I opened the package, I got this really cute chakra Animantras bookmark, and Katy had signed it, which is super sweet. So I'll definitely be using that. And then there's just a little pamphlet that just says Animantras, adorable animals in all colors of the rainbow to represent behavioral aspects of our 7 chakras. And there's the website, so you can find out more about this at animantras.com. I did order this from Katy's Etsy shop, and yeah, it's just so cute. So that came with it, and then it comes in this super cute matching bag. And I have to say, you guys know that I put everything in Peggy bags, and I love Peggy bags, but this is such a cute little deck, and this little zippered pouch just matches the design. It's designed just for this deck, so I'm probably going to keep it in here. Also in here you have a really cute but also very comprehensive guidebook. So just to kind of go through what you get in the guidebook a little bit before we get into the cards. So you get, you know, the backstory on how the deck was born, how to use the cards, getting to know the animals. There's this chakra check-in exercise, which is really sort of, I guess, the foundation for how I really think I want to work with this deck. There's a confidence exercise kind of spread. And then for each chakra, you have sort of an introduction page that gives you a little bit of information about that chakra. And then you have a page for each of the animals in that section. And then you go on to the next and the next. Now with each page, you'll get an information that just sort of talks about the meaning of the card first and how it relates to that animal, sort of how that behavior that the animal represents sort of relates to the animal itself. And then there's the animantra that you'll see featured on the card as well. So it always says, I will be something. So I will be curious, I will be tenacious for the crab. And I have to say that the keywords and mantras or animantras that were chosen for each of these cards was so thoughtfully done. It makes perfect sense. And I have had animal decks where the keywords or what they're sort of matched up with doesn't quite jive, and this just does it so beautifully. So let's get into the cards. They are mini and they are so cute. So I'm just going to pull out the deck I'm working with this week so you can kind of see a comparison. So this is the Gill Tarot, and these are our little animantras. So I think the actual dimensions of these cards are posted on the Etsy or on the website. See, my camera will focus. Bring it in a little. There we go. The design on the back of the cards is so cute. And these are a nice, like, matte, sort of thick cardstock that has bend. They feel really sturdy. Because they're small, I really feel like they're going to hold up really, really well. I don't think I have these in the order that they came in because I've been pulling out each chakra chunk and then working with it. But I will go through the cards with you anyways, sort of one by one, and give you my thoughts. The other thing I really like is that I feel like all the animals, there might be 1 or 2 exceptions in here where I had to double check what they are, and I may need to do that in this video once or twice, but most of these animals are very recognizable. The other thing I want to do with this deck, but I haven't yet, and we'll see, the backs are so pretty that I might, and they're so white that I might not, but I'm kind of thinking right now, you can sort of see the colors of the chakras on the sides there. I think I want to edge these cards, so the reds with a matching red, the oranges with a matching orange, and so forth, just to make it easier, because I do like breaking these into their chakra piles. So let's start with the root chakra here. So I'll bring these up a little closer because my camera doesn't get super close. So the first one we have here is Be Cautious, and it's the platypus. So adorable. And they're just really simple. Let me see if I can bring it in so it'll actually focus. Come on, camera. It's one thing I don't like about this webcam. It doesn't like to focus unless I get it. No, a little fuzzy still, but that's okay. We have for the crab, be tenacious. Now the root chakra has to do with sort of your base feelings of security and home and stability. So cautious and tenacious, these are great keywords for that chakra. Watchful. Here we have the crow. See there, it focused for me. Be strong with the rhino here. So cute. Yeah, it doesn't want to focus on that one. Be brave with the lion. Be curious with the cat. So there's definitely themes here around awareness of your surroundings, boundaries with be assertive here with our wolf friend. I'm pretty sure that's a wolf. I'm going to double check, but that looks like a wolf to me. Yeah, wolf, be assertive. So love these. There are 7 in each chakra. And I just think these are really well done. It's funny because I'm normally somebody that's drawn to really colorful art, but I feel like these are so clear and easy to work with. There's so much to chew on here. Each of these you could really dive into. If you pulled a root chakra card and it's be strong, you can really apply that to your life and go, okay, how can I bring more of that in? And it's just, yeah, I just love these. So that was the root chakra. So next we have the sacral chakra. So sacral chakra tends to deal with sort of feeling and emotion, and in fact there might even be, she might have this, yeah, let's see if she does. So in some chakra, I don't think she does actually, but in some chakra schools or books or whatnot, you'll see things like the root chakra is I do or I am, the sacral is like I feel. I was just looking to see if she had that. One thing I didn't mention yet though that I do want to point out is she also has here in the individual chakra page, she also has what gemstones you can use to activate that chakra, and there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 listed for root chakra. Garnet, red jasper, black tourmaline, and bloodstone. So that's kind of a cool addition to this card as well. You could easily put together a little chakra crystal kit to live with these if you wanted to. So let's get into sacral chakra. So we have spider here with be creative. We have the horse with be reliable. The penguin, be nurturing. And you can actually see the little baby penguin there. This makes me think, of course, of the emperor penguins. So cute. Sorry for the lack of focus. Be bouncy for the bunny. So this is like a light approach to emotion. Love that. Be loyal with the pup. Be patient with the turtle. This is actually a sea turtle, which it talks about in the guidebook. And be eternal with the phoenix, which is really cool. And there are some mythological creatures in this deck as well. Okay. Next, let's get into the solar plexus chakra. So this has a tendency to be your will, your confidence, action, drive, things like that. So we have here the beaver, be prepared. The giraffe, be confident. The hummingbird, be swift. The bumblebee, be busy. So perfect, right? They're just really thoughtfully done. This really adorable little pig with the butterfly says be friendly. The ant, be united. The monkey, be helpful. A little heart on his tummy. It's so cute. This would, of course, be a great deck for kids as well, especially if you wanted to teach your children about chakras. I am a big kid, but I do think this is a really, really deep deck, actually. In spite of its appearance, I think it has I just think it has so much to offer. So here we get into the heart chakra, which is obviously about relating and connecting. Be kind. Let's put that little pile over there. Oh, sorry, this was a cow. Be kind was a cow. Be sheltering. Okay, I'm really bad with cats. I know I shouldn't be, but I think that's a cheetah. Let's just double check in the guidebook here, but I think snow leopard. Oh, it's a snow leopard. Okay, I hadn't looked that one up. So be sheltering. Oops, that's okay. Be simple. This is a sloth. Sloths are one of my favorite animals, so this is super cute. Be adaptable with the octopus. This is such a perfect word for octopus. You can like look up videos of how these guys can squeeze themselves into the tiniest spaces. It's incredible. Be adaptable. Be sensitive for the elephant, which I love. I see them as very sensitive creatures. Be gentle with our little deer. and be alert with the bat. This is interesting because if you think about pulling this card with relation to the heart chakra, be alert tells me to be aware of who you're connecting with, maybe how much of yourself you're sharing. So a little bit of caution here in the heart, which is nice. So these aren't unbalanced. They're not, these are very neutral keywords, and you can definitely read be sheltering is more of a nurturing energy, be kind, sure, be simple. But definitely there's also sensitive, adaptable, and alert. So I really feel like there's some balance here, some neutrality. It's not just like, you know, love everybody no matter what kind of thing. It definitely feels very balanced. So next we get into the throat chakra, which is all about communication, how you speak, how you listen. So we have be savvy. This was the raccoon. I think I keep forgetting to say the animal, but we'll see. Be clever with the fox, of course, so perfect. Be heard with the rooster, like hello, of course. I love sea otters. They're like one of my favorites. River otters as well, but be joyful with the sea otter just makes so much sense. Be silent. This looks like a moth to me. I'm going to just double check, but I'm pretty sure that is a moth. Yep, moth, be silent. Be smooth with the snake. This would be a great little pile to pull from right before a job interview. Be charming. Just to get sort of advice on how you should conduct yourself during the interview with your communication. Okay, next we have the third eye chakra, which is about intuition and awareness. Be wise with the owl. Be dazzling. Okay, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a peacock or a turkey. To be honest, it kind of looks like a turkey, but I think it's supposed to be a peacock. I think it's that head thing that makes me think it's a turkey, but let's see. No, it's a peacock. Okay, good. Phew. The tail feathers definitely look like peacock and because of their size, but there's this little head bit here right at the top of the peacock's head that made me think turkey for some reason. Be dazzling totally makes sense with the peacock, of course. Be delicate. Oh, this is the other one. This one's a butterfly. It's just a really fat, happy butterfly, I'm pretty sure. This is the other one that I wanted to check because there was a moth and then there was also this guy. Yeah, butterfly, be delicate. He's so cute. Be majestic, the manatee. And I love that majestic is like this chubby, chunky critter that's so cute, rather than something all like lithe and slender like a gazelle. I don't know, it just makes me happy. Size positive. And then we have a dragonfly for be grateful. This really cute frog for be chill. And the text shows up much better for me in person than the camera's making it look like. It doesn't blend into the background like it kind of does when my camera blurs. Be aware is the bear. Oh, be aware is the bear. It rhymes. And lastly, we have our crown chakra. And the crown chakra is somewhat ambiguous because it really speaks more to connection to spirit. The way that this book describes it is that it's about connection to the universe. Yeah, so it's sort of that bigger, more ambiguous energy in general. And she's done such a beautiful job. So of course we have a unicorn, which makes me happy. Be unique. We have the walrus, be astute. And the entry in the guidebook about this guy, because this is one that I pulled for myself this week, is just fantastic. As all the entries are, but that one just really stood out to me. Be zen, a little panda bear. Be grand with the whale. Sorry, I should be bringing these up closer. Be elegant with the swan. Be enchanted with the Pegasus. And be evolving with the caterpillar. So such fantastic picks for spirit. So what I like to do with this deck, and I'm going to just do a sample with you guys so you can kind of see how I like to work with it, is I break it into its individual chakra piles. Make sure, yeah. And then pull a card from each chakra pile. So this is a really great way to sort of check in with where you're at. This is a great way to sort of balance your chakras or give yourself sort of a bit of advice for each chakra and sort of how to work with them. So you can see kind of why I want to edge them in their matching colors. And so I'll kind of shuffle each pile a little bit and then just randomly draw a card. And then what I will do is I will pick, I'll kind of give you my thoughts and then I'll pick one of the 7 to read you from the guidebook so that I'm not reading you a whole lot of text all at once. So let's look at what I've got going on for my root right now. And I'm just going to pick one. We're going to grab that guy. And I got be assertive with the fox. Be assertive. So this is me just being confident, not being wishy-washy or feeling like I need to explain myself. Definitely stand my ground. So that's good. And you can stand your ground and still be flexible and, you know, communicate effectively, which we'll see what Throat Chakra shows. But now we're into Sacral, which is all about emotion. And let's see what I've got here. The little sea turtle, be patient. So be assertive, but also be patient, you know, be willing to listen. And I keep coming back to communication because all these really ultimately relate to that for me. But definitely you can stand your ground, but also still take the time to take in what's happening around you before reacting. So stay out of that reactive place for me is the advice. Let's look at solar plexus. So this is about will, determination, confidence, self-esteem, self-worth. And I'm going to pull this little guy. I have pulled the giraffe like 4 times this week, so clearly he is speaking to me. Be confident. And so we have assertive and confident here, which tells me, yeah, just don't worry about things so much. Like, get out of my head a little bit. Next, we have Heart Chakra. So how I connect, how I relate to others. And I've also drawn Sloth a lot this month. This is probably the one I'm going to read you because it's not immediately apparent what be simple means. So I'll share that with you. But I think a lot of it is just about don't take things at face value, right? There doesn't have to be a deeper meaning to every single thing, which is good advice for me generally. And this deck has really just been spot on for me. I've really, really enjoyed playing with it. And yeah, so happy that I picked this up. So for Throat Chakra, be joyful, my little otter friend. Keep things light, embrace laughter and play. Let's look at third eye. So this is intuition, inner knowing, your inner voice. Be graceful. That one might be worth reading too, so we'll see. Maybe I'll do that one or Sloth or both. This one is the Dragonfly. And be graceful, the first thing that sort of pops into my head is flow, which is my word of the year actually, but I think of the way dragonflies move and how they don't move they move it quickly but not abruptly, if that makes any sense. They seem pretty content to go where their sources of water are. Yeah, I'm just thinking about going with the flow a little bit here. It'll be interesting to see what the guidebook says because I haven't drawn that one before. And finally we have crown, which is sort of our connection to spirit, connection to universe, that greater knowing. And I have the caterpillar, be evolving. So let's take a look at the guidebook. I think I'm going to look at this be graceful first, and we shall see. So in the crown chakra, I pulled right to the page. Dragonflies are stunning creatures that glide through the air with the grace and flexibility of a tiny fairy dancer. And that's kind of what I was picturing, that sort of ease of movement. They resemble a fairy so much that in their larval stage they are called nymphs. I didn't know that. That's cool. Dragonflies spend the majority of their life as baby nymphs underwater, growing very slowly in their protective shell. They use gills to breathe and feed by expanding their jaw to catch food. When they're ready to transform into their adult body, they climb up a leaf towards air, which triggers their first breath. Their protective larval skin splits open and the beautiful dragonfly emerges. Spreading its iridescent wings, it flies into the sun. Although the larval form can last for years, the dragonfly's dance with the sun is quite brief, often lasting only as long as it takes to find a mate and then begin the cycle again. Interesting. The dragonfly's energy reminds us that if you patiently transform yourself, you will crack open your protective shell and fly gracefully towards the light of the universe. It is a sign to embrace this moment like it was your very last and dance the dance of a dragonfly, graceful and carefree. I love that. And the Animantra is I will be graceful, of course. I love that. That is so deep. And this is what I mean. Like this isn't a shallow deck. This isn't a, it's not written as if it's written only for children or anything like that. And I know it's got that playful inner child vibe to it. But it has so much in it. I'm going to take a look at Sloth too, because I don't think this video is too terribly long yet. So I'm going to take a look at that one and then I will wrap this up for you guys. So Sloth is be simple. Sloths are notoriously known for their lazy and slow lifestyle. In fact, they're classified as one of the slowest tree-dwelling animals. They aren't lazy, they just eat nothing but leaves, which gives them very little energy. They prefer to not waste it on things that are unimportant to their survival. They sleep 10 hours a day and spend most of their waking hours eating leaves high up in the trees, away from any other creature. Sloths are not very social and spend most of their time in solitude. Even so, due to their slow speed, they tend to house on its fur many a creature ranging from algae to insects. They live peacefully, not disturbing one another. The sloth's energy reminds us that sometimes it's just better to stay still, move slowly, carefully, and calculate each movement. That you can be alone and still be taking care of a whole world that you don't even see. You do not need to surround yourself with a group of friends in order to help, and sometimes kindness can be something as simple as letting a bug live on your fur unharmed. I will be simple. So that's really sweet, and that really ties in for me anyways with the message of patient with the sea turtle. So that is what a chakra reading would look like with this deck. And you could get much deeper into each one. I have definitely in mind, I'm going to be putting up a reading in my shop that uses this deck in conjunction with probably one or two others to do a full sort of chakra reading for people. I just think this is a really powerful tool, and it's so easy to travel with, and I think this is going to be very close at hand for me for a very long time. So I just wanted to share it with you all. It's very special. Again, the creator is Kayti Welsh. Now, Kayti is, I believe, one of or the creator of the 78 Tarot series. So the 78 Mythical and 78 Nautical, or Tarot of the Waters or whatnot. Mythical is the one that most recently came out, but these are collaboration decks. But this is Kayty's own creation. It was written and illustrated by her, and she did such a cute job. I don't know what I'm trying to say. She did such a beautiful job that I feel like this hasn't been getting nearly enough hit on social media, and I really just wanted to help spread the word. So it was very affordable for a little deck. The production quality is fantastic, and I have zero complaints. Every single card is thoughtfully created. The guidebook is really well done. So bravo to Kayti, and definitely please take a look and see if this might be a good fit for you. So I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough. That is it for now, and I will see you all on my channel again very, very soon. Remember to click the like button if you enjoyed this video and subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos, and I will see you all again very, very soon. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.